If you have ED or you can feel things are just heading in that direction, you probably try a pill before or supplement or some cream that you saw advertised. But maybe it helped a little bit, maybe it stopped helping, and you're still wondering what you can actually do on your own without a prescription to make things a little bit better, right? Well, today I'm giving you three things that you can do on your own to improve your erection naturally. Three specific clinically grounded tool you can start using right now. And I promise you, one of them is going to surprise you. I'm Dr. Ann Truong. I'm a board certified medical doctor, sexual health specialist. I've been doing this for over 20 years and I've treated over 7,000 men reverse ED. So let's get into it now. So before I walk you through the three things, let me tell you how I chose them. A healthy erection depends on 6 biological systems working together: your brain, your emotion, your hormone, your nerve, your blood vessel, and the muscle of the penis itself. When I look at what men can actually do at home right now without a clinical procedure, I ask one question: what tools move more than one of those systems at once? And the three I'm about to give you do exactly that. They work on the muscle, they work on the blood vessel, and they stack on each other. And here's what I'll tell you now, so you hear before we start. These are not workarounds. These are not Band-Aids. These are the same tools I use with my patient in my clinic. The same tools I include in the Get Hard system. The same tools I recommend to men who aren't ready for the clinic treatment yet. And I'm giving you the real thing today because you deserve the real thing. And I want you to be able to do this yourself. So, pathway number one: Kegel exercise. No. Don't make that face to me, because Kegel exercise is not only for women, it's actually for men. You want to train the muscle that create erection. So these are the muscles that are sitting underneath your scrotum right here. And they go like this and they wrap around the base of the penis and they fork out like this. And what their function is, they keep the blood in the penis for a firm erection. They also the one that contract during orgasm as well. But when was the last time you did exercising to these muscles? These are two muscles that are very important for keeping the blood in the penis and keeping the penis rigid. And so let me ask you something. When you picture strengthening your erection, what do you see in your mind? Squat, protein, a supplement, maybe ED meds? Almost nobody pictures the pelvic floor. And that is exactly the problem, because the pelvic floor muscles are some of the most critical muscles in the body for your erection. And most men don't even know they exist. So, like I said earlier, there are two muscles, right? The bulbar cavernosus muscle, which come down like this, and the ischial cavernosus muscle, which come up and wrap around the base of the penis. These two muscles maintain rigidity for the erection. And they also, the one that spasm during orgasm, they're also responsible for ejaculation. They actually do three important things: erection, orgasm, and ejaculation. But when was the last time you ever exercised these muscles? Come on, be honest with me. Zero, right? Because these muscles are voluntary muscle. Voluntary muscle means trainable. Trainable means improvable. So you can make these muscles stronger, more responsive, and better at their job the exact same way you build other muscles in your body, like your bicep, your tricep. Because I know you guys are men. You like to go to the gym. And you know what I mean when I say building muscle in the tricep and bicep. Well, this exercise is called Kegel. And here's what I always say in my clinic. I talk to 100 men, and maybe one is doing Kegel and may not even doing it right. So the gap is your opportunity. So do a Kegel. That's just how I show you how to do it. Now, in my clinic, I give you a machine that has an electrode that goes to this area right here that does a contraction for you. It does thousands of contractions in 20 minutes. Well, that's kind of like an easy way to do it. But you can do it yourself as well, too. Now, imagine how you do the Kegel is this. Imagine you are stopping the flow of urine midstream. The muscle that squeezes that or the muscle your pelvic floor does. That's your target. So when you urinate, you stop your urine stream, those are the bulbar cavernosus and ischial cavernosus muscle that does that. So squeeze those muscles and try to hold for about 3 to 5 seconds. But at the same time, don't try to squeeze your buttock muscle and don't try to squeeze your thigh muscle. Because I see a lot of men, and when they do that, they also squeeze the buttock muscle and the thigh muscle. Breathe normally throughout. Do not tighten up. You want to just isolate these muscles alone. So you want to hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds and then relax slowly. Then you want to do 10 to 15 repetition 3 times a day, morning, midday, and before sleep. You can do this sitting in your desk, driving in the car, watching TV. Nobody will know that you're doing it because it's very discreet. Now, I do this. I do exactly what I'm telling you to do. I don't use the machine, and I do this when I'm driving, and I do this while I'm sitting in a meeting. So you can definitely do this without the machine, but we have the machine here that's available. That's our Kegel machine. You can check it out at ednomore.com. So your abdominal muscles are also important as well too. So I just want to throw it in there, even though I'm saying Kegel, but if you do planks and do sit-ups, you can also improve your core, which then also help with your pelvic muscles as well. And if you do Kegel consistently in 4 to 8 weeks of consistent practice, you'll get firmer and stronger erection that can hold the blood in there, and your erection will be straighter as well. You have better endurance during sex, better orgasm, and it improves urine stream and improve ejaculation. Okay, modern man, if you're struggling with weak erection, low energy, the food you eat could be the big part of the problem. One of the best research-backed ways to boost circulation, support healthy testosterone, and improve sexual performance is the Mediterranean diet. It's packed with food that open up your blood vessel, lower inflammation, and fuel your hormone naturally. I've seen men notice real improvement in both energy and erection within weeks when they shift to this style of eating. So check out the Mediterranean diet link right here below and get that as soon as you can. Stronger testosterone and better erection. Okay, what's part two? Part two, feed your blood vessels. Part two is the Mediterranean diet and intermittent fasting, because an erection is the blood flow event, and what you eat every day either opens the pipeline or clogs it. So when you're on the Mediterranean diet, it gives you more nitric oxide and more energy. So it's a foundational truth about erection that almost nobody tells you, because an erection is the blood flow event, and what you eat can really affect how much blood flow you have, because the Mediterranean diet will increase nitric oxide. Nitric oxide open up blood vessels, so more blood will flow everywhere. More blood will flow everywhere, not just to your penis alone. Now, interestingly, Viagra works by amplifying nitric oxide pathway. The pill borrowed from your system in your body that already has. What Viagra commercial never mentioned is this: you can increase your nitric oxide naturally through what you eat. Like arugula is one of the highest sources of nitric oxide. Your body converts those nitrate into nitric oxide. And then you can also have lettuce and beets. Those are great nitric oxide sources that come from food. Just know that you can increase blood flow with the food, such as in Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet stress eating lean meat, vegetables, olive oil, fruits and legumes, fish and chicken. These are all anti-inflammatory, pro-blood flow food. Eat less of red meat. You can eat red meat about 2 to 3 times per week max. Less of sweets, less of fried food or anything that's processed. When I say processed, it's anything that's in a bag or a can. And then throw in intermittent fasting with it. What it means is stop eating at 8 p.m. Don't eat again until 8 a.m. That's 12 hours. You can even go as far as 16 hours of intermittent fasting as well. So by doing this, your body will raise testosterone naturally. It will decrease insulin resistance, so that way you don't at lower risk of having diabetes, and also burn belly fat as well too. How's that? So the bottom line is, after treating 7,000 men over 25 years, the change that I see move the needle the fastest and stay moved is diet, not a supplement, not a patch, diet. What you are feeding your blood vessel 3 times a day, whether you mean to or not. And the number 3 is one of my favorites, the penis pump as an exerciser. The penis pump is the most underused exerciser in men's health. So this is not a sex toy. It's actually rehabilitation equipment, and I believe every man over 30 should be using one. Where can you get the penis pump? You can get the penis pump at ednomore.com, or check the link down below this video to get the penis pump so you can start exercising your penis again. Remember, you are only one pump away. So I want to talk about something that about 50% of men I see have never tried, and most of them have never even considered it, the penis pump, or the formal word vacuum erection pump. And before I lose you, I know what you're thinking. I hear it every week. Isn't that a sex toy, Dr. Ann? Well, it's actually an FDA-approved medical device. It is a rehabilitation equipment for the penis. Why would the FDA approve a sex toy? They wouldn't. This is the clinical equipment, and it's time men started treating it that way. The penis needs to be exercised. Let me give you some anatomy. The corpus cavernosum, the tissue inside the penis, it fills with blood, and that's what creates the erection. Well, the thing is, it's the muscle. It's use it or lose it. If you don't use it regularly, or you don't have an erection in months, guess what happened? The muscle atrophy, or it gets smaller, and then it starts having scar tissue development in it as well. Now, for instance, if you haven't gone to the gym or exercised your bicep muscle, what happened? It atrophy. Your muscle just loses its mass, and it will be weak. Well, the penis is not anything different. It'll be weak as well, right? It'll be stiff. When you want it to perform, it may not be ready to perform. Well, it's no different than your biceps. So this is not just theory. I see it every week in my clinic. Men who have untreated ED for years, their penile tissue or their penis actually shrink a lot, probably half the size as it was when they were younger. And sometimes scar tissue that develop can also cause Peyronie's disease, or curvature of the penis that makes erection painful, or sometimes the curvature is impossible to even have an erection or even sexual activity. But guess what? The penis pump prevents all of that. And the pump actually, what does it do? It actually brings in blood into the penis. It actually increases the blood flow, because the muscle filled with blood, the muscle become more elastic. The muscle now is more flexible. Then it prevents scar tissue development in the penis. And you also getting fresh oxygen filling the muscle itself. By using the penis pump, you prevent atrophy and shrinkage, and prevent scar tissue. And you imagine this, if a man hasn't had an erection in years, the pump can produce one in minutes. So it's not a performance substitute. It can be a proof of life, evidence that plumbing still works, and that matters more than you know. I had a patient, 75 years old. His wife passed away from cancer. He wanted to date again, but he hasn't had an erection in 15 years. Well, I showed him how to use the pump in my office. He looked at me and he said, "Oh my goodness, it's there. I missed it, and I thought it was gone forever." He didn't know that he didn't have to live without it. Well, how to use the pump? The pump, you see the picture here. I just moved. I don't have the pump right in my hand right here. But how you do it is that go slow. Make sure you have lots of lube on the opening of the pump and on the cylinder, and shave. Shaving is probably very helpful. Have lots of lube on the penis, and also lube on the opening of the penis pump and on the cylinder. And then sit, either stand or sit, and then put the pump over the penis, and then start using the levers very slowly. Go up slowly. Make sure you press the cylinder hard against the pubic bone area. And you want to do this while you're sitting or standing, which is more comfortable. In some patients, you can do it also lying down on your back as well too. But make sure that you press it against the pubic bone so that way it can have a good suction. And just go slow. Don't try to get an erection right away, 50%, and then go up slowly. It could take up to about 2 to 5 minutes to get to like at least a 90% erection. Do this twice a day. Once you get a full erection, leave it in there for 10 minutes, and then you deflate, take it out, and then wait 10 minutes and do it again. So you do pump twice a day, 10 minutes erection in the cylinder. What happens is that once you do this, it's like getting an erection. You're getting blood flow. You're exercising the penis again. But the key is to lubricate as much as you want. But check out one of this video where I show you how to use the penis pump. And after engorgement, you can bring the ring to the base of the penis. There is a penis ring or cock ring to the base of the penis that will keep the blood in there if you're ready for intercourse as well. So think of your penis like an antique car. You have to warm it up. You have to take it for a ride. And even you're not in a relationship right now, use the pump every day and use it intentionally once a week as a full rehab. Keep the plumbing working, keep the tissue alive. So the pump delivers oxygenated blood to your penis tissue, and it acts as a biological signal for a natural erection. It prevents atrophy and shrinkage. You will see improvement in about 30 to 90 days, and you will see your erection again, even if you haven't had an erection in a long time. So, 3 tools, 3 biological systems, 1 compounding protocol. Again, number 1, Kegel exercises. Number 2, Mediterranean diet. Number 3, the penis pump. All this all stacked together in 1 integrated protocol. Give it about 30 to 60 days. Track your morning erection. You will notice the difference. Your morning erection will come back, and tell me if it does come back. Now, I want to be honest with you because I don't know any other way to be. So these 3 tools are powerful. They are clinically grounded, and they will make a measurable difference for you. Trust me, just do it consistently. You will see. But if your ED is caused by nerve damage from prostate surgery or from diabetes or from other nerve injury, no amount of Kegel or pumping will rebuild that nerve pathway. And if you have significant vascular disease, like if you already had 3 stents in, if you already had a heart attack, that tells me that you probably have significant blood flow restriction going to your penis as well. Well, doing those protocols may not fix the broken piping system. So think about the teeth. Brushing and flossing are essential. They protect your teeth every day, but they cannot fill cavities. At some point, you're going to need a dentist to do that. So these 3 natural methods are your brushing and flossing. But if you need the dentist or you need the sexual health specialist, and for the structural damage, that's where the Get Hard system is for, okay? So if you want these 3 tools and run with them, I made it easy for you. Do it right now and you will see some result. But if you're not seeing result and there is some nerve damage there, well, if this resonates with you, I invite you to book a free discovery call with my team to see how we can get you back to performing again. So check the link below right here, or just go to renewwithdrann.com to see how we can get you back in the game again. And so if you've been dealing with this for years and you have prostate surgery and lifestyle is not enough and you tried to do this and it hasn't worked yet, just know that there are options for you. You do not have to live with it. You are not broken, and there are alternatives. So subscribe to the channel. That will mean the world to me. Share this with somebody that you think may benefit from this. And just know you are not alone. You are not broken. I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, modern men, you are not alone and you don't have to suffer anymore. ED can feel isolating, frustrating, and even defeating. The endless guessing, the quiet shame, the weight of not feeling like yourself. It's exhausting, But here's the truth. You are not broken. You are not alone. You don't have to figure this out alone anymore. The Get Wood Now Boost program is your step-by-step path to sexual confidence and restoration. No more suffering in silence. No more trial and error. Just real solution, real result, and the confidence you deserve. It's time to take back your power on your term. Let's get this journey started together. Check out the course at getwoodnow.com. I'll see you there.